welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how I went from this to this, all at home during lockdown, and I'm going to show you guys all the steps that I took to get to this. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with how it turned out and the colour I got, because throughout this whole process my mind was changing so much. I just didn't have like 100% goal what I knew I wanted, and I'm going to show you guys how I done it. But before we get started on the video, guys, if you're already subscribed, I love you, but if you ain't, click that button, give a girl a support. It means everything, like, it's so nice. And go follow me on social media, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. It's all the same here, Innocent Smiles, kiss, you know. I wanted to go blonde due to boredom. I'm not gonna lie, I look nice blonde, I look a million times better dark. I know that. I don't look terrible blonde, and I'm not gonna take it away from myself because that sounds stupid, being blonde and going, oh, I look horrible. I don't look horrible, but I do look better with dark hair, and I will always say that, and I would definitely go back dark. But lockdown, I got a bit bored and I just thought, you know what, let's change my hair colour. I ain't done it for ages, and yeah, so one day I woke up and I just thought, screw it, let's go blonde. I've already done a dark to blonde hair video, but I didn't film the process because I wasn't doing YouTube at that time. So now I've filmed the process except for my first strip. So I just want to mention it now and show you the product. So I started about 2 months ago, and I stripped my hair with Colour Before. I'm going to put the link here. That was my first strip. Now I always recommend, if you are going to lighten your hair, do a hair stripper, not an actual hair stripper like a colour remover, because it's got no bleach, no ammonia in it. It's really good for your hair. Well, it's not really good for your hair, like, you know, putting any chemicals on your hair is not good, but I mean in the sense, as in, like, it's better than just going straight in with straight up bleach. I've been watching so many Brad Mondo videos, so many bleach disaster videos, and there's so many of girls who are just putting straight up bleach on black hair, and I'm just like, if it was virgin hair, I get that, but people who have like got boxed on their hair and they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna bleach it, and I'm just like, you ain't even giving your hair a fighting chance. Like, just put a decolour remover on. Put the first decolour remover on, which was the Colour Before. Let's get to that part of the video where I was on my second round. So today we are going to strip my hair for the second time. I didn't film the first time I stripped it, and I don't know why, because again, I know how much YouTube is utilised for stuff like this, going from dark hair to blonde hair. So I should have like progressed it straight away from the beginning, but I didn't think, and I did do it like really quickly on a whim. But I've already stripped my hair once. You know my hair is unbelievably dark. It's dark chocolate, it says on the box dye that I use, but I'd say it's more dark brown to black. I've already done one strip, and I'm trying to, it still looks pretty dark. You can see the tones of red in it, and if you go up to my roots, yeah, you can see. So if you look at my roots, they're significantly lighter, maybe because the lighting isn't that good in this room. This is my bedroom. It has stripped a lot of colour out, the first strip I've done. Now the stripper I used for my first stripper of my hair, how many times I'm going to say stripper, was the Colour Before. I will put a picture here or somewhere of what it looks like, and I'll link it down below. The reason why I used that one first was because it was on offer, because it's normally like £10 each, and it was on offer for like £6, so I bought 2 boxes, and yeah, and it took a lot of colour out, so I am quite happy. It is a very lengthy process. Like, you have to put it on, leave it on for an hour, make sure it's heating on your head as well, and then you've got to rinse it for 10 minutes in the shower, then wash it, then rinse it again for another 5 minutes to 10 minutes, then buff it, then a rinse again. So it's like, it's so time consuming, but it does work. Like, it really does work, and it doesn't damage your hair whatsoever. Today I'm going to do my second stripper. Okay, this is the Scott Cornwall D-Colour Hair Colour Remover Super Strength Formula. Now, I've already done a video of how I went from dark to light, and that was years ago. That was in 2016, 2015, I can't remember. Yeah, 2016. And I used this then, and this worked so well. I just want to strip it one more time because I've got my bleach and I really would like to bleach my hair on Thursday because it's going to be 21 degrees. So I'd like to bleach my hair with foil and then go sit in the sun, and I just think it will process good. So I bought 2 boxes of these. The other one's downstairs. They were $12.99 each. I'm gonna open one, use it, see if I need the other one. So the colour results at the back. It says, so on the top one, that colour, so it says I'm going to go like a D colour result, like that. It's going to be a light brown. It's basically what I want to do is I just want to strip as much pigment out of my hair before I bleach it, because I don't want to bleach my hair this colour now and for it to just go bright orange. I would ID, because I don't know if I want to go blonde or not. I really don't know. I'm in like 2 minds, but I saw a girl's hair yesterday on the high street and it was like a lovely caramel brown, so now I'm thinking I just want to do that. So realistically, all I want to do is just strip all the colour out to bleach it once, to then put a really light brown hair dye. That's my goal. So let me stop rambling. So I'm going to apply this now. I'm going to focus on the ends of my hair and then work my way up to the roots, and I'll do a check-in with you in a moment. Quick check-in with you guys. So I put the product on my head. I started from the darker ends and worked my way down, and then put it to the roots. Combed it through with a fine-tune comb, then put some cling film on. It did say dark hair colour, put some heat on it from a hairdryer for 5 to 10 minutes. I did that twice. I did it once for 10 minutes, then I had it on my head for about half an hour, then I did it again for 5 minutes. So I've had it on now for about 50 minutes. You can see it's looking quite auburn, but also dark in spots. So I put some cling film on. I'm just about to go wash it off. So this is after the Scott Cornwall decolour. I've just washed it out. It's not as intense as the colour before. I mean the process. I think the Scott Cornwall is a better hair colour remover than colour before, because colour before it's a lot runnier, so you don't need as much product, but it's not as conditioning. The Scott Cornwall, I used 2 boxes and my hair just feels so conditioned. And with the colour before one, I'm sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder. With the colour before one, you have to like rinse it for 10 minutes twice, and it's just knackering. Whereas with the Scott Cornwall, you really don't. But anyway, can we look at the results? So, look at my roots. My roots are like ginger, and then my ends are like proper auburn. Oh my days, I actually love this hair. I love it. But I'm going to bleach it still. I don't know. Well, I want to bleach it now because I bought the bleaching products and it costs me a bit of money, because I didn't just buy a little crappy bleaching kit from Boots or Superdrug, which is our drugstores in the UK. I bought like proper salon bleach and developer from Schwarzkopf. One thing I do want to tell you guys is the first colour remover, the colour before, it's so potent, it stinks like egg. It is so rotten. But the Scott Cornwall one, it smelt but nowhere near as bad. Out of the 2 colour removals, I would recommend using the Scott Cornwall. It is double the price. Well, it isn't really double the price. I got the colour before on sale, so it's a little bit more expensive, like £3–4 more, but it's so worth it. It is I'm not saying colour before doesn't work, because it does, but the Scott Cornwall one, there's just something about it that is just epic. Today we are going to bleach my hair. Hopefully this won't end up in a Brad Mondo hair disaster video. Shan's doing it for me. The bleach I'm using, so I didn't want to just go to Boots or Superdrug and buy like a little cheap bleach kit, so I bought from Sally's in UK. So I bought the Schwarzkopf, I think that's how you say it, the Schwarzkopf Gora Varia Blonde Powder, and the developer, 30 developer. I've saw YouTube videos on this. It's really good. It's a proper professional bleach and developer that they'd use in salons. I've been watching Brad Mondo videos and a lot of bleaching videos to split your hair into 4 and then work from the ends up. Do not touch the roots until you've done your whole head, then leave it to sit for about half an hour, then do the roots, because my roots are going to come up mega bright anyway, because 1, it's your roots, it's the most heat, and 2, they're very light, and I just know it's gonna like be very blonde. I know I already mentioned it in the video just now, but I do want to just give you more of a better presented part of what bleach I used. So it was this Schwarzkopf Igora Vario Blonde, plus this I bought from Sally's Beauty UK. I'd link it down, I was about to say downstairs, down the bottom. And then I used this developer, which was the Agora Schwarzkopf. It's the same basically. This is a developer to this bleach. So yeah, and these together I think it come up to about £35 with delivery. I just thought, you know, I was looking online at Boots and that for the bleach and stuff in there, and I was just like, you only get like a little box, like a little packet of bleach, whereas this, I've still got loads of bleach left in here, and I bleached my hair twice, and you saw how long my hair was and how much product I used, and I still got some of this as well. So this is got a bit left over for when my roots are gonna come through in the future. So I recommend investing your money in proper bleach and developer that, you know, the professionals use, instead of going to a drugstore and just getting the old little cheapy boxes. Okay, so this is me with all the foils in my hair. So we've left the roots, so we can go in and do them last. My eyes are watering so bad. But yeah, we've basically just got each piece of hair, covered it in bleach, and then covered it with a foil. It's looking right now, so I'm gonna let it sit for half an hour, and then go in, do the roots, and then let it sit for another half an hour. Oh my god, I look crazy right now. But we done the foils, I let them sit for half an hour, then we took the foils out and gone over and done all the roots. Sorry, I haven't got a top on, so I hope I'm not flashing you. My skin, it feels so irritated. Look how red my eyes are. I haven't bleached my hair in so many years, and I forgot how potent it is. You can see it's really blonde on my roots there. And I'm gonna wash it off now with some clarifying shampoo and put a hair mask on, and then blow dry it. Dun. Look at me. So this is after my first bleach. It's 2 days after we did it, because when we finally washed it off and that, it got a bit like dark and the lighting wasn't good. So I really wanted to film it in good lighting for you guys to see the full gingerness of it. But I am so impressed with it, like majorly impressed. Oh my god, there's no dark spots anywhere. Like obviously my roots are really light, which is a given. They were virgin, they were untouched, so it was virgin hair, so it's expected for it to get that light. But the whole of my head, like, it's just, there's no dark spots or anything. Shan done a really good job. So I clarified my hair on Monday night, and I haven't washed it since, and now it's Wednesday, so it's had 2 days of just nothing happening to it, so my natural oils can just go into my hair again and protect it. So we are going to bleach it once again today. Same process, obviously focusing on the ends to about here with foils, and then I think I'm going to let it sit for about, because definitely don't need to let it sit for an hour like I did last time, so I'm going to let it sit for about 30 to 35 minutes. Then I'm going to take all the foils out and just put a little bit of bleach, more bleach on my roots. I know Brad Mondo's probably going, no you don't need to, because they are bright, but I missed a tiny little spot there. I want to show you guys how I'm doing it. So as you can see, this side is done and it's all foiled up. So I've split my hair into 4. Shan's doing the back whilst I'm doing the front. So Shan's done all that quarter of the back, and she's got this part left, and I've done this one, and then I've just got this part left. So how I've been doing it is, I need some gloves. Oh yeah, they're here. Give it a little brush through, section it like so. So I've got a good piece there, and then just use a clip to put my hair over to the other side. And what I'm doing is just putting my hands in the bleach, well, with gloves on, and then just try not to get my face, and then just lavering it all in, using a lot of product. Now because this is the first piece, so I should get a foil to put underneath, and I'll just get some more product to just proper lava the ends. Get another piece of foil and put it on top. And just voila, do it like that. Release my hair. Another straight piece, straight line. Clip this back and go in again. All on, all the hair is in, as you can see. Went over the roots again because I just did. And what I just done, which was pretty clever, I personally think, so live tip when bleaching hair, I just got my hair strainers and put all the foils together and just pressed them down to just generate a bit of heat. Clever, innit? So they're all like nicely laid flat with heat on. Gonna leave this on for half an hour, then wash it, put a deep conditioner in it and leave the conditioner in for a good hour. So this is after my second bleach. The lighting isn't that great in the house, so yep, definitely gone mega light, but there's still some hints of orange, but it's quite blonde everywhere. But the main thing is, which is really distressing, is my hair is frazzled. Like, absolutely frazzled. I need to give it a straighten and give it a trim on the ends. This is how much hair I've lost. I've literally just been collecting all the hair when I've been washing it and brushing it. And this is all the hair that's come out. And it's really scared me. At the same time though, it's very dry, but it could have gone a lot worse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it now for 2 weeks, but for now, no more bleaching. Hell no. I think I should have done a bleach bath instead of a full head of bleach. Now I just want to insert this little part in. My hair did get frazzled from the second bleach, and I think I know why. I used a 30 developer on my first bleach, and I think I should have knocked it down and gone to a 20, but obviously because I bought such a big bottle, I didn't want to waste it, so I didn't use 40 volume at all during this process, which I'm happy with. But I don't know, the fact that my hair fried so much 2 days after, it sort of like bewilders me a little bit, because I didn't do anything crazy with my hair. But if I look back on it, I think the main thing I should have done is just gone down to a 20 developer, because my hair was so significantly light anyway. I didn't need such a powerful developer. So if I was you guys, to protect your hair from getting so, it wasn't so frazzled, it just dried quite a lot, I'd go down to a 20 developer. That's what I would do if I could do all this again. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in. So after my little frizzy hair moment that you've just saw, I've just straightened my hair and give it a little trim on the ends where it's needed. It's still pretty dry here at the front. Look at the front part, but I don't really want to trim the front because it's short as it is. But after doing that, the hair actually isn't in that bad condition, is it? It's not great, but it's not bad. Out to tone my hair now, and I'm not actually going to use a toner. I'm going to use a box dye. I've done this before. When I last went blonde, I used a dye to just tone my hair, and it worked fine. So it's been 2 weeks since I last bleached my hair. My roots are already coming through, and as you can see, I did a really good job. My hair is a bit dried on the ends. I've had to cut off about 1 inch, but I've been using some Lee Stafford hair products, which are so good. Like, I need to do a whole separate video on them because my hair was so gummy and stringy, and really badly damaged, and I started using these and it was great. You can see, so my hair is very, very blonde. There is a few orange sections. But yeah, so I'm going to go tone with this now, and then I will show you the results after. I'm back after dyeing my hair, and now all the orange has gone and I am an all over one colour blonde. That is a given, it is. It done my roots perfect, as you can see. I didn't have to bleach my roots to get, my roots really like to do this. Okay, now I might sound disappointed in my tone of voice, and I am, because this is the colour on the hair dye. It's like dark blonde, light brown. And it says multi-tonal blonde, whereas I don't see any multi-tones. I just see straight up blonde. So, but I am going to end it here, all the bleaching and the colouring, because my hair, I've had to take some inches off. It's still in good, you know, relatively good nick. The ends are a bit dry, but like I said, I've trimmed it and just got it all out. Sorry, I look really red at the moment, but that's just because I had a bath to wash all this out. Well, I washed my hair out and then I had a bath. But one thing I will say, it's really like shiny. But yeah, so after stripping my hair twice, bleaching my hair twice, oh, look at me, no nails, and then doing this is my final colour. I don't know if I'm going to stop here, if I'm honest, but at least we've got blondes, all over blondes. So as you can see, I didn't leave it there. I was pretty disappointed in that video. Like, I'm just editing it now as I'm filming this part now. I was disappointed. I think I was very disappointed with the colour, because I didn't know what colour I wanted to go, and I was umming and ahhing about everything so much, and that blonde that I was just now, after that tone, I wasn't happy with. And I used this, supposed to be like a multi-tonal cream, like multi-tonal hair dye. It was supposed to give you like multi-tonal colours in your hair, which it didn't, but looking at the back of the box, I was pretty light from the beginning anyway, so I wasn't going to get that much of a difference. So I was very disappointed, but I just let it, you know, sit for a couple of days, and I dyed my hair again, and I finally got this colour, which I am absolutely like head over heels in love with. Like, it is such a beautiful ashy blonde. It's just so nice all the way, like round. It's such a nice blonde. I love it. And to get this colour, I dyed my hair with the Garnier Nutrice 7.3 dark golden blonde. So I put this on that very light blonde hair, and I got this colour, which I'm absolutely in love with. I really recommend this hair dye out of box dyes. There's something about this, it really does condition your hair, and the conditioner you get with it, you get like a little bottle of conditioner, which I've still got downstairs. It smells divine. And this, it's not like normal hair dyes. It really, really like does look after your hair when it's doing all the crap to it. It's a really good hair dye, and it's not that expensive. So if you go bright blonde and you want a nice ashy toner, either buy a toner or use this on your hair, because it just works so good for me. There you go. The reason why I used a box dye is toners are so hard to get hold of here, and I went on YouTube so much to see what toner would be recommended, and all the Wella ones just kept, you know, the Wella T18, T15, they all just kept getting recommended. But I don't know, like, there was good and bad in everything, and I just thought, when I previously went blonde before, I put a box dye on to tone it and it worked. So I just thought, you know what, I'd rather not change what I know works. So that's why I went back for that. As you can see, I'm very, very pleased. Very pleased. we've come to the end of the video. I hope this really does help you guys, because I am such a major YouTube reliant person. Whenever I want to do anything to do with beauty, around the house, just anything in general, I always refer to YouTube, because I just think videos are so much better. And this is an actual experience from me, someone who's not, I was about to say medically trained, not professionally hair trained, and I come up with a pretty good result, and I'm very, very happy. I am going to do another video on some hair care that I am absolutely in love with, like in love with, that has just helped with the dryness of my hair. My hair is still a little bit dry. You can't really tell today because I've run some curlers through it, and it just looks a lot more bouncier and shinier and healthier. But there is some really good hair products that I need to get out there and let you guys know. So we've come to the end of the video because I don't want it to be too long. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, go give me a thumbs up and give me some comments. Give me any advice that you think I should have done that could be better, or if there's any questions, just put them below and I will answer as many as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah! Thank you.